KCRH 89.9FM, the East Bay's best variety. And if you didn't know, now you know. You have entered the zone with your girl, Miss Silky, and my co-host, DJ K-Love. And we got a guest in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce you to Young Nation. Hello, guys.
Nation in
What's
the
up?
building.
What's up?
I see you guys are very excited.
Most definitely.
So, if you don't mind, can you introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yes.
Okay, well, first of all, my name is Devontae Harris, and I go by R.O.M.E. And it's an acronym for Rolling Over My Enemies. It's just
Rolling Over My Enemies.
Yes.
Okay.
Next person.
Alright. I'm Franco. You don't get to call me Joe unless you know me for like some years. This is my Spanish name now. I'm known as Studmuffin on the mic though.
So I gotta call you Studmuffin on the mic.
Studmuffin on the mic.
Okay. Studmuffin on the mic. Okay. And next.
There's Joseph Nicholas. I go by JoeyHeartattack. I'm just the producer, so you know.
He's one phenomenal producer. Don't let him sugarcoat it. I mean,
So Joey Heartattack.
JoeyHeartattack.
I like
That's for the ladies. That's
Now,
for the ladies.
I'm gonna ask you, how did you come up with that name,
All right.
Joey Heartattack? Okay, I can see the rolling over my enemies. I see that.
I'll explain that
I
further.
can see that.
Go ahead.
But Joey Heartattack, you just don't hear that.
All right, so I just made this dope beat and had a couple friends over, and the beat dropped, and they're like, "Damn, that got me a heart attack, a Joey heart attack." I'm like, "Ooh, I like that."
But Studmuffin, how did you get your nickname? Because I was there when you got the nickname.
Yeah, you've known me for some years.
Yeah.
I was a little chubby in high school, and then I lost a lot of weight going into my senior year, and I was a little cut, you know, looking pretty good. I was looking good, right, Carly?
Oh yeah. Yes, that.
Okay.
And I had a shirt. I wore the shirt the first day of school. It said Studmuffin on it. People started calling me that, and it kind of just caught on. So I kept it because, you know, I like to keep in touch with my past, you know.
And now you get rolling over my enemies.
Okay, well, R.O.M.E. is my middle name. It's Jerome. But see, I dropped the G and the E, and I acronymed my name for Rolling Over My Enemies because growing up, I had a lot of people. I gotta do the hand movement.
No, I'm saying stay on the mic because you're going.
I had a lot of people say, you know, that I wasn't gonna amount to anything, you know, and basically rolling over my enemies is not, you know, like an evil way of saying it. It's just me, you know, overcoming my haters, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all got that. Rolling over his enemies.
Metaphorically rolling over them, you know?
Hey, that's what's good.
So, my question for you guys is, if you can explain how you guys met up and became Young Nation.
Should I take over?
It's up to everyone.
Okay, well, I met Joel Howell. I met Joel through one of my best friends.
In case you guys listening to Studmuffin.
I met Joel through one of my closest friends, and ever since then, me and Joel have been cool, big brothers now, you know. And I met Joey through another friend, exactly, because we were doing a song, and he was like, "Oh, I got to do that. Knows how to produce." And you know, I met Joey, and Joey's one cool cat, so he's my brother too. You know, I see us all family.
That's what's up. How did you guys come up with the group name? Because it's so unique.
Well, before you get into that, I still don't know who Young Nation is, though. Who are you?
How would you define yourself as a group?
Who is that? Like, if I'm just listening, I mean, I want to know who Young Nation is.
Young
Did I say
Nation.
Thug Nation?
She said Thug
I didn't
Nation.
revamp that. Well, hey. Young Nation. Well, hey, Young Nation, like, what do you guys do?
We make music, okay, and we don't have high quality stuff. We do all this in our bedroom.
Yeah, we recorded in my bedroom. I went out and bought a mic stand, pop filter. You know, I mean, my first mixtape, I did it with all that. I did it on a Guitar Hero mic.
Oh, okay.
Now, you know, I stepped it up. I got a $60 one.
You gotta start somewhere. Now, I heard you guys had a clothing line, too?
Oh yeah, it's actually Minds.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called Young Minds Clothing. Should I discuss that?
I mean, you will, if you want.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's basically Young Minds is a term like for everybody because we all still think young, regardless if you're older or young. Because older people still reminisce about the past when they're younger. Even if you're making jokes or whatever, it's still young minds, and it's for everybody. So we make it urban enough for younger generations to wear, but classy enough for older people to wear.
Cool, cool. Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to know what got you motivated to do a fashion line, because as I was looking on your website, I was actually impressed, and I loved the floral snapback.
Yeah.
I fell in love with it, and I want to know how you what motivated you to even do this line?
Okay, so what motivated me, well, I don't really have a motivational thing about it. It's just I'm an artist at heart. That's my true passion, my drawing. So basically, what I want to do is put my art on shirts, distribute it all over the world, and have my name recognized. The crest I made, I want it familiar everywhere.
Okay, so now how did you guys come up with the name Young Nation and Young Mind Clothing? I mean, like, you as a group came up with Young Nation, and you did an individual came up with Young Mind. How did that come about?
Actually, Young Nation was just what I called my fans from my brand. This started as just a brand, Yeah, so Young Nation is what I called my fans, and now it's what we go by, because we are gonna, take over, soon. That's what we plan on doing, making sure everybody knows us. It's gonna be a nationwide thing.
And Young Mind?
Young Minds is, like I said, it just comes from everybody being young at heart, yeah. YoungMindsClothingCo.com.
Okay. We also got Young Nation in the building.
Say what's up.
Representing.
Representing.
The
Yeah,
house.
so we back with Young Nation. We're gonna get them in the hot seat for a little bit.
Yes. Be prepared. So,
Prepared as I ever could be.
Young Nation in the building.
yes.
DJ Kayla.
I am sorry, because I'm gonna start with Joel, because I haven't seen him in like 5 years.
Not even. We graduated like.
Now which one is Joe? That's
Studmuffin.
The middle one.
Studmuffin.
Middle one.
That's Studmuffin.
Muffin Man.
So I wanted to know, I know that you try to put out a mixtape, and I know on Twitter a lot of people shut you down.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to know more about it, because I'm like, this dude made like 4 or 5 Twitter accounts, and I'm over here like, what is going on? So I wanted to know, like, how did you feel having haters on social media?
My first account, the OG Studmuffin account, got shut down for a while. Basically what it was a bunch of people got together and they kept marking me as spam or whatever, reporting me so I could get shut down, and it worked. And it happened about 3 or 4 times, and I was able to get it back. It's like when you lock your iPhone, you have to wait more and more time, and then finally about the 4th or 5th time, they just say you're not getting your account back. So I lost all those hundreds of followers that I had, and I had to start fresh with people who never heard of me. I couldn't even get in and get my followers back, like their names or anything. I was able to get some before they just completely locked me out. It sucked, because like I did work hard to get those people, but I'm glad it happened then when I was just starting than if it was to happen now, because that would really suck that I made that top 20 spot, so I don't want to do
I
that
know,
now.
I was so excited for you. I was like, oh my god, he made it on top 20. And then you had fans in New York?
New York,
New
everywhere.
York?
Netherlands, UK, Canada, a lot of Canada actually, everywhere. Places I've never been or probably will never go, and there's people out there that support me and like me do what I do. It's pretty cool.
Yes, but Mr. Hart.
Heartattack.
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
Looking all preppy and suitable for
Heart
the
attack.
occasion. For the ladies out there, probably thinking, you're probably cute or something. Are you single?
I am single.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. You look fresh. So obviously, any girl's gonna, probably pick up your number or something. You know me? So
I'll give it to you right now.
you look all red. I'm like, did I make a blush when I said that or something?
Yeah, you're making me work the mess out of these controls. On the mic.
I'm sorry. But yes, last but not least, the man of the design.
Rolling over his enemies.
He's like waiting for me to.
Oh, no, I'm patient. I'm a patient person.
Really? Well, my question for you is, who are your influence when it comes to designing and when it comes to your own individual music?
Well, when it comes to artwork, influences really are, I would say, my dreams. Only because like I see things when I sleep, you know, and I wake up and just write it down on a piece of paper, blah blah blah, stuff like that, you know. Other than that, I really don't have no influences with designing, but with art, you know, like Hanna-Barbera, you know, old classic cartoon, you know, companies like that. So yeah.
I have a question. Now that you guys are in a group, how hard is it to work together in a group with the different personalities, you guys? Because, you know, he's a heart attack over here. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he's rolling over his enemies.
It's not that hard to me because we all get along so well. I mean, like I said, we were like,
On the Michael Lewis league.
we became best friends, or you know, he's one of my best friends. So we actually have a lot of fun when we get in, we record. You know, we mess each other up, you know, our taste or whatever. It's fun. And then I actually didn't meet Joey for a while. I just met him like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
And we were bowling. So it was always over the internet, and we would, you know, he would send me stuff, and I'd go ahead and go in on it. You know,
Okay,
I mean, it's really fun, you know, working with these guys. I don't want to do it with nobody else.
So you consider yourself a up and coming group, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So how
just
long have y'all
added
been doing this together as a group?
As a group?
I mean, I know you
A
guys
couple
know
weeks,
each other.
a
So,
couple weeks
so
as a
y'all,
group.
Young Nation's
Y'all-
fresh.
okay.
Yeah, it's fresh.
When
When
the
y'all
5
didn't
a.m.
know-
came out, that was our first single. That 5 a.m. was our first single.
Wow, okay, if y'all didn't
As a
know,
group.
KCRH listeners, Young Nation, y'all hearing it first. These is infants right here coming out.
Oh,
of the
yeah, most
womb.
definitely.
So when they blow up, you could be like, I heard them first right here on KCRH in the zone with your girl, Miss Up, my co-host, DJ Caleb. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, we work so well together.
That's good. I mean, you know, that you have to have that chemistry when you work together, or it's not gonna work.
Yeah, you can hear it in the songs. Me and Joel are really the perfect team, and then Joey on the beats, it just makes everything fall together so good.
Okay, so what do you know, since you, like I said, you guys are in your infancy stage, what do you want your listeners to get out of your music when they hear you?
I want
What's
them
the
to
message?
get out of me, like, honesty. That's what I talk about. You know, I mean, I make, you know, songs here and there about, you know, a lifestyle party, and usually, but that's not really me. It's just, you know, to draw in a crowd. But I'm usually rapping about honest things, you know, about my past, you know, about my daughter.
Okay. Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
You look like you're on 12.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, you guys, if you can see him right now, it'll be on YouTube. But anyway, check it out. He looks very young. And what about you guys? What do you guys want to get out of your music?
Basically, I mean, like kind of like what he said. I mean, it really depends on what kind of instrumental you're going in on. I mean, you can't go all Drake on a trap beat, you know.
No.
But I prefer not to do those kind of beats, just because I like to keep it honest, what's real to me. I mean, that's also I think a reason why, you know, sometimes we get looked down upon is because we're not about that life. You know, we don't own guns or anything like that. You know, we don't smoke or anything like that. So.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah,
We're a
it's a
different
good
type of
thing.
genre. I mean, still rapping, but you know.
Yeah, and we still go hard, you know. And
Oh,
that's what I
yeah.
want people to get out of it, is like you don't have to put up this front. You know, if you know you're coming real and nobody else can tell you different.
Basically, be yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, and you make the beats.
Yeah, and yeah, with me, like, with my music, like, personally, they all tell stories. Like, every song is a story from beginning to end. It's like a situation I've been in, and I just put it into a song, you know. And they feel it. Like, the moment they hear it, they know exactly what it is I'm feeling, and they can rap it perfectly.
Okay, so what was your hit song you said? That was the first one, 5 a.m.?
As a group, it was 5 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't know what to
Now,
say.
what inspired that?
Yes.
A late night like studio session basically. It's just we had that track. The beat was so hard, and we went in on it. That was like a clean cut beat. I mean, we had people like, "Oh my god, that's one of your best songs," you know. I mean, because we've done songs together, you know, but features, you know. But as a group now, we had did that one as, you know, a whole group, and
Okay.
oh yeah,
That's what's.
that was definitely a good one.
Okay.
And there's more. There's much more.
So who do you guys think you sound like? I mean, or do you have like people comparing you with anybody right
Let's
now?
go. Yeah.
That's what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
we were talking about the car.
I mean, we kind of don't want people to compare us with
It
other people.
happens,
It
though.
happens. I mean,
Sometimes for the good and sometimes
Yeah.
for the bad.
me personally, when I first started, I mean, I didn't have any money at all. I was making $8 an hour at the theater, and I mean, I wasn't getting paid anything. So I had to go ahead and go on YouTube and download, you know, other people's beats. So like, I'd be rapping a lot on like Drake and J. Cole songs, people were like, "Oh, you sound like J. Cole a lot."
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
but I mean,
Yeah,
and I was like, I prefer you don't say that because he's one of my favorites. You know, both of them are one of my favorites
So those are your inspirations?
in a way.
Okay.
I mean, I respect Drake for what he talks about. I know he gets bagged on a lot for it, but I mean, not a lot of people doing that stuff.
Okay. And what about you?
Me, honestly, I haven't been told I sound like anybody.
Okay,
And
good.
I mean, I don't see that as like, you know, like
not a bad
just-
thing.
not a bad thing at all. Yeah,
Not a
I
bad
actually take it as a compliment only because I have my own sound. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if I inspire people, maybe you know, I'm the ones that they're gonna get compared to. I mean, they're you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. And then to the beat maker, what's your style like? I mean.
Well, you know, a lot of my inspiration comes from like Kanye West or like Childish Gambino.
Okay.
I love the sound of
So
it.
more the
Yeah.
inspirational
Because they're
side of hip-hop.
self-production, so I love the way their music sounds. So a lot of my inspiration comes from that. I don't want to say it sounds like it, but a lot of people do think, oh, you know, your samples kind of sound like Kanye West samples. Oh, you know, I take that as a compliment because he's fantastic artist.
Okay, so what do you use to make your beats and stuff, you know? I mean, the only reason I ask, I have a recording studio.
Okay.
I've been in the music 30 plus years. I may look young, but that was my daughter, my other call. My daughter.
We need to
So,
get in the studio.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm serious.
Get
I'm
out
dead
this
serious.
bedroom, get into
You
the
know,
studio.
we'll talk about that off. But yeah, so that's what I'm asking, you know, because I remember when I first started out, you know what I'm saying? And then I see some young guys out here like, wow, I remember they used to be me, you know? So I'm really genuinely interested.
I use FL Studios.
Okay.
Fruity Loops.
Oh,
Super
wow.
on that.
But you know what? We started on Fruity Loops.
That's how you do it, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen his. I went to his house, and his whole setup is so simple. But he's a master at what he does. That's what it seems like, you know.
Yeah, you know, when I started, I mean, it's like this interview ain't about me, but like when we started out in the music business, we started out with Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? We was making hits. We thought it was the hottest thing
Yeah.
out, you know. And then we wanted to start our own thing, like, and then I just researched, and then we ended up starting on the Windows, which is like Cubase. And so we went from Fruity Loops to the Windows, which is like Cubase, to Pro Tools 11 right now. You know, so we upped our game. So you have nothing but room to grow, and you
Exactly.
will grow in this business. So
Thank you,
don't
Pro
think,
Tools,
you know,
serious stuff.
hey, I'm on FL, you know, Fruity Loops, hell, say it, you know what I'm saying, and be proud of it. Because you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, we record on GarageBand. We don't
Yeah, we record on GarageBand. We make hits
Yeah.
on GarageBand in our bedroom.
We made top 20 on GarageBand.
So listeners, if you don't know right now, Young Nation started in the basement in GarageBand, and in a
Amen.
few years, they going to be doing it big, and you can be like, wow, I remember when they recorded on GarageBand. You know
In a
what
few years, but you know, definitely this year we gonna make an impact. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
I'm so
look
cheap.
forward
I
to
still
that.
might be recording on GarageBand.
I can still see that.
No, what's the, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
The boot fits.
Go ahead, Kayla.
But any upcoming projects you guys are gonna be
Yeah.
doing
Oh, yes,
as a group
yes,
or as
yes.
an individual? Because I know I have a feeling you probably have some beats coming up too. I don't know that. I'm just thinking that, but I mean, as a group or individually.
As individuals and as a group, you know. Yeah. Okay, I'll start off. I'm dropping an EP April 15th, and it's called "R.O.M.E Wasn't Built in a Day." Basically, it's a startup of me. You know, I had to go through so much stuff to become the person I am today, and you know, I wouldn't change anything.
Okay,
Because
so
it made me who
Rolling
I
Over
am.
My Enemies was not built in a day.
Oh, wasn't
I do love that. You know, I really do love that.
Yeah.
I mean, so besides the music that you guys got coming up, like in the whole as a group, what is your vision for, like you said, next year y'all plan on doing it big, but like you have to have a plan. So what's your plan for this like up and coming year? Like the summer's coming up. You know, are y'all planning on doing shows? I mean, just getting yourself out there.
Yeah,
How
well,
are you
because
gonna
as
market
we're starting off
yourself?
as a group, you know, we're still like looking for, you know, places to do shows at, you know, and like who would take us in, you know, or where can we get in, you know, it's still hard. I mean, we're new to this, but you know,
We need a little more music.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we
a little more music,
can go
so.
out and perform.
Okay.
yeah,
that
and
works.
we're gonna work on
That work.
the group mixtape that we have coming out. So
Okay.
What's it called? What's it called?
raise the flag.
Raise the
Raise
flag.
the flag.
So now, what's that gonna be about? Raise the flag.
It's about Young Nation through and through.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will change the game, I guarantee, with that mixtape. You know, probably a lot of artists say that, but you know, if you listen to the song that we had put out with 5 AM, I mean, there's other songs we did, but I mean, the NSYNC with our vocals are perfect. You know, we're a great team.
So have you guys worked with anybody? Like any artists?
I've worked with a bunch of more underground artists.
Yeah,
on my
the
mixtape.
underground artists. Yeah.
But nobody, bigger than that.
Okay, Heartattack.
I got like he's underground, but he was on the LA radio, A Dot. He's
Okay.
coming up too, so I'd be with him. So
Okay. Okay, well,
No, I'm just kind of shocked, and I'm just so excited that you guys actually came, because I was actually talking to Mr. Fashion Designer over here. We were actually twittering each other, and he was so static about it. And I was like, well, okay, tell Silky, and we'll pull him through for this interview. And I mean, you guys as a group, like, I feel so inspired by your music, and I know Joel individually. I've been your fan since day one, and you know that I supported you through Facebook, because every time he would put out a single, I would listen to it, and I was like, alright, I like it, it's like, bam, I'm like,
I remember
listen to
that.
this.
You were there since Nostalgia came out. You remember
Exactly.
that. Nobody
Yes.
remembers Nostalgia.
so now if your fans want to get in contact with you, how do they find you?
Start it off, Joey.
So you can find me youtube.com/JoeyHeartattack. Yeah, for sure. You can find me. You can message me. It's
YouTube.com, Joey the Heart
Or you
Attack.
got JoeyHeartattackProductions@gmail.com if you want to get personal.
What?
Ladies, and he's cute too.
Yes, he is.
Hey, get personal. And what about you?
My music page is ogstudmuffin.bandcamp.com. And right there is links on my Twitter, my Instagram. My Instagram, you can follow me at OG_studmuffin.
Okay.
OG. Only one though.
And what about you?
Okay, I got a bunch actually. Okay, for my personal, my Instagram is at Papa Harris _ I mean, Papa _ Harris. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, because I'm a dad, And my Twitter is at Devontae _ Harris. Just plain and simple. And my clothing line is www.youngmindsclothingco.com. And our Instagram page is Young Minds Clothing Co. Twitter is YNGMNDS. Yeah, but everything is on the website, so I would prefer everybody go to the website and find everything.
And
Even my
repeat that
personal
website again?
is www.youngmindsclothingco.com.
And I am featured on there.
Oh yeah, go check out DK Love. Woo woo.
I
If you
am
really wanna
featured
find
on
me.
there.
On my Instagram, all my links are also in my description.
He misspelled my last name, but I told him
Hey, I
last
fixed
name.
it.
It happens.
You can't penalize. You can't penalize me for that.
I was like, world premiere, and I'm looking down, I'm like, he spelled my last name wrong. So I Twitter
It's okay, I
messaged
fixed
him.
it. I get 13 paid views daily.
Okay.
Yeah, daily. Because I have daily. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It's actually a good site to where I put all my stuff. I get noticed. It's just hard for people to actually buy stuff. Because you're starting off new.
Yeah, okay, well, you guys heard it here first. Young Nation in the building, up and coming artists, clothing designers, Heartattacks and Studmuffins, and you know what I'm saying? And they rolling over their enemies. Like they doing it all
Hold
right.
on, before we wrap it up, I want to ask a final question. Do you guys have any questions for us that we didn't ask, or if you have just any questions for both of us in general?
What are you guys doing on April 1st?
I don't know. What you got for
Well,
me
I have
to
a
do on April
suggestion.
1st?
You can download my new EP, Muffin Man 2. Comes out April 1st. It's a sequel to the first EP. It came out in July. That's the EP that got me to the top 40. So it was called Muffin Man. 6 songs. This one's 10 songs.
Okay, so April 1st, what's the name again?
April 1st, Muffin Man 2. If you follow me on Instagram at OG_studmuffin, I can all the details there.
Hey, make sure you
Also,
go follow them quick, fast, in a hurry so you can
And
get
at
the
the end of the year,
details.
I got a special treat for the 90s babies. We got a mixtape coming out, 93 Till, produced by Mr. JoeyHeartattack.
Heartattack.
In the straight 90s. Straight 90s samples is going to bring you back.
Yeah, well, we're going to go ahead and, say goodbye to our artist, Young Nation in the building. We're going to get them back here when they have a song for us to play, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to go ahead and...
Hey, real quick. Can I give a shout out?
Give a shout. Go ahead, give a shout out.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to my family. They've been supporting me, but I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and my daughter. Those are the ones that keep me going.
Mhm.
Yeah, shout out my mom too. She wanted me to shout her out. Yeah. mom, my sister, just like
That's
Eddie and
Mocha.
Lonnie.
Hi, Franco's mother.
Yeah, you got my mom on there too listening, so hi mom.
Shout out to all the moms.
You gotta respect for your mom.
Yeah.
But we gonna go ahead and get into this salt and pepper push it right here on KCRH 89.9 FM, the East Bay's best variety. Keep it locked. Young Nation was in the building. Make sure you go follow them. Right now.
Niggas talking that fake shit, but they claiming the realest. Put my soul in this shit, but I ain't selling to the devil. Hello, call me R.O.M.E, running over my enemies. My life moving too fast, but you niggas moving like centipedes, bitch. Sick flow, feeling under the weather, and I'm coughing. You can't do nothing to stop me unless I'm lying in the coffin. Why you lying on this mix, boy? Young native click, boy. I got your girl, I gave her dick harder to bounce, boy. Comparing me to Drizzy, now that's irrelevant, cause they know I ain't tripping off my exes.